to see you, Agent. This will be a great boost to my inventory.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing today? Happy Friday the 13th. About to get this thing started here in just a couple minutes. We have got 4 minutes left, and so if you did not get a chance last week, I'm standing right now at the DZ East checkpoint right here. This is the main gate entrance. This is the buy of the week last week. This is a Gilligard chest piece with 22% total armor. So come pick up a bunch of these. If you didn't get the 25% one from the previous week, then you definitely want to come over here and pick a bunch of these up. And that way you have them. Yeah, what's going on, Klein? Happy Friday the 13th to you too, my man. I think this is the third or fourth Friday the 13th vendor reset that I've done as well. Next month, October 10th will mark the 1 year anniversary since Hurricane Michael come through and just completely fucked my town up. And next month will also mark the 3-year anniversary when I started doing live vendor resets on the Division 1. I didn't like doing them here on Division 2 at first because we had 3 Dark Zone vendors and a couple other vendors at the settlements at the base of operations, and it was like 10 minutes and done. But now I've done this thing where I go to all the clan vendors as well. That way y'all can see everything. And the whole point of me always doing these, I know a lot of people do vendor reset videos. It'll just give you the top items of the week. Thing about that is you have to wait till later tonight or tomorrow till somebody does it. And so what I like to do is I like to just go live. I go to all of them. That way I can see everything that's there. That way you can see everything that's there. Just because somebody does a best items of the week doesn't mean that they're going to show a piece that maybe you need. Maybe there's a pair of gloves that has a certain talent on it that's what you're looking for, and you need that piece, but because somebody else doesn't deem it best buy, you don't know that it's out there. And, you know, I know not everybody has a lot of time to invest in the game, so you don't want to waste all your time going to vendor resets when you could be out there playing. So I figure keep playing the game, pull the stream up on a phone, tablet, laptop, let me do all the work while y'all are able to just enjoy the game. But anyway, we got a little over a minute and a half left. We're going to get this bad boy going. Throughout the stream, we'll talk about some big news coming with Title Update 6. Actually, some amazing news that I think is going to really bring a lot of people back to the game. Really big changes coming as far as gear. And right now, you know, Gilligard, you can get 6 pieces of Gilla. But one of my favorite brand sets is a Rowdy marksman rifle, and that only has a backpack, glove, and holster. Well, coming soon, you will be able to have 6 pieces of a Rowdy. Every gear or every brand set will have 6 pieces other than the 511 tactical, and that's just because that is a real world brand set and they don't make all 6 pieces. So but yeah, gear sets are going to get talents on the chest piece and backpacks. The raid exclusive gear sets will now drop in the open world, except for the backpack and chest piece. You'll still have to go to the raid to get those because those will come with a talent on them. But the cool thing about it is, like with aces and eights, you don't have to have 6 pieces anymore to unlock all the talents. Now you just need 4 pieces, which means that you can now run a 4-piece gear set like aces and eights, get all 6 talents, and still be able to run 2 pieces of other gear. 35 new named weapons and gear coming. It's just a lot of great stuff. Targeted loot. So it's going to be really good. Do you think you need to update with game breaking? I don't know. I think there's always going to be something that's going to be game breaking. Unfortunately, when you have a game that has such a strong PvE and PvP community, I think that no matter what they do, there's going to be someone that's going to learn how to create something game breaking. And so that's just the nature of this kind of a game. That's just my personal opinion. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of what I've seen over the years. So, you know, we'll see. All right, so let's get this thing rolling. I'm going to hit the DZ vendors first, and then after that, I will go to the settlements, finish it off at the White House, and then we'll go through all the different clan vendors. So starting off right now, we got a pair of Murakami Industries gloves. These are 472 gear score. They have 7,086 health on them, 4% marksman rifle damage, and then a wonderful talent, compensated right here. These are actually pretty damn good gloves. If they were Gilligard, I think they'd be just amazing because you get the mod slots. In fact, I think, yeah, I'm wearing Gilligard gloves with compensated, and you get that utility. All right, I didn't mean to do that. Secondly, we got ourselves a Petrov Defense Group backpack, 448 gear score. It's got 300 skill power, 1% weapon damage, 1% critical hit damage with 20% skill duration as the skill. Got a pair of Out Summits gloves here, 474 gear score with very nice 10% shotgun damage. It's got the talent to order on it, and it does come with a utility mod slot. And lastly, we got the MPX, which is the unnamed version of the house from the Division 1. 457 gear score with measured, extra, and recharged. So real quick, where I got this on here, I see a lot of people that get confused when they pick up a gun that has measured on it. They'll see a really high damage number. Of course, this doesn't. This is a lower gear score gun. But if you pick up a gun like this and you see it's got really high, well, I'll show you this, for example, 10.8 damage. Let me buy this gun. Let me go down and equip this gun. 7.3 damage. That's where a lot of people are like, what the hell, man? Like it said 10.8. Well, if you look at it right here, 7.3 showing at 1,000 RPM. The top half of the magazine has 20% rate of fire, negative 15% weapon damage. But then if you come over here and you look, it's showing 10.8 but 680. So it's always showing you the lower half, which is the lower rate of fire, but the higher damage output. So anytime you go to pick a gun up that has measured on it with some high damage, just look at the RPM, and that's going to show you that that's the lower half. You know, it's kind of a tricky thing right there. I see a ton of people make videos like, how come this gun's got crazy high damage, and then I equip it and it's super low. Well, that's what it is. When it's on the ground, it's always showing you the higher damage roll with the lower RPM. All right, let's get here to South DZ. Love my SSD drive that I put on here. All right, let's start it off with this Vinerware backpack. 469 gear score. It's got 6% weapon damage, 11% skill haste, 3,916 armor, and it has the talents of hard hitting and 20% skill duration, and this does come with a utility mod slot. Next, we got ourselves another pair of Out Summits gloves here. These are 478 gear score. They have 5.5 critical hit chance with the talent Terminate on it, and it has a utility mod slot as well. And lastly, we got the G36C assault rifle here. It's 480 gear score. It's got Perpetuation and Stable and Everlasting as your talents on this one. I also see a lot of people that because of a gear score here, they would never equip a certain item. I'm not saying this is a good backpack, but if you do have a lower gear score backpack, you can equip it. There's nothing wrong with equipping a lower gear score one. I have a 476 backpack. My 497 is still my overall score. So yeah, don't sleep on something just because it is a little bit lower gear score. I know everybody wants to have that 500 and whatnot, but don't pass up on something that is really, really good just because you don't like the gear score. And then remember, you can always go craft stuff. Crafting now is at gear score 500. I actually crafted some stuff the other day that I was blown away how good it was. Alright, let's see what we got over here at DZ West. Alright, we got ourselves a pair of Sokolov Concern knee pads. These are 471 gear score. Attributes are 3.5 critical hit chance with just under 7,000 health. And it has 10% health on kill as the talent, and this comes with no mod slots. And we got a Providence Defense Group backpack here. This is a 459 gear score. It's got a 596 skill power roll with 2% critical hit damage, just under 2,500 armor. It has the talents of Efficient and Insulated. This one does have a offensive mod slot. Remember, if you're wearing a unbreakable chest piece, do not equip a backpack with Efficient because you will not have unbreakable proc. It will not work. Then we got ourselves a Douglas & Hardy mask here, 455 gear score. Attributes are 19% skill haste, 2% critical hit chance, with the talent being 20% armor regeneration, and this has no mod slots either. Last, we've got a 468 gear score tactical AUG A3P. This is the submachine gun, and it has the talents of Breadbasket, Jazz Hands, and Greased. Alright, so got that out of the way, and there's nothing good. The DZ vendors. Oh, there we go. Let's go check the two settlements out before heading over to the base of operations. So yeah, next month, October, we've got Title Update 6 going to be dropping, and they have a ton of great stuff. Brand sets, now you'll be able to get brand sets on all 6 slots. targeted gear, you open up your map, there's going to be a countdown on it. So let's say we're over here in Constitution Hall. You'll see a, let's say a Sokolov. You'll see a little Sokolov emblem here, which means that if you're looking for anything Sokolov, you'll want to go do activities in this area to have Sokolov gear dropped. You'll see brand sets, you'll see weapon archetypes or whatever everywhere on the map, and those will be the areas you want to go to farm for said gear, which I think is really cool, because there's nothing more annoying than needing a pair of Araldi gloves with assault rifle damage and devastating on it, and just having to play whatever over and over. Then you get the drop, you're like, yes, and you see that it doesn't have what you need on it.
Come here and take a look.
Alright, here we are at the campus, and we've got ourselves a Gilligard chest piece. This is a 460 gear score. This has 14,200 armor, 6% weapon damage with 356 skill power, and it does have the talent Unbreakable. So if you have a nice chest piece with all the attributes you need on it, you just don't have Unbreakable, pick this one up, recalibrate Unbreakable over. If you do want to wear this one, though, it has 2 defensive mod slots and a utility mod slot. Here we go. We got a pair of Americonomies Industries knee pads, 473 gear score. Attribute is 8621 health with 20% armor regeneration is your talent, and it has a defensive mod slot. Here we got a purple Araldi Holdings holster, 452 gear score with 21,773 health. And lastly, an ACR-E assault rifle, 445 gear score with sadist and stability. Well, starting off bad, y'all. Starting off bad. Maybe we'll have something here or at the base, but I'm really hoping that we got some good clan vendors this week. If you are a commendation hunter like I am, and you're missing the Blueberry the Bear commendation, which is one where in one run through the raid you have to find and shoot all 40 of the bears, little stuffed animals. I will be doing a early morning run tomorrow. We can carry up to 3 agents with us to acquire that commendation. Just let me know if you're on PS4, and we can knock it out for you. And we'll also be putting raid groups together to start running. There's my group, D-Tech Gaming, and we have a partner group, Just Kill Me Gaming. They're featured in Europe, and we will be helping people through the raid as well. All right, here we are at the Theater Settlement, and we started off with a pair at Araldi's Holding Backpack, 468 gear score. It's got 29% skill haste, 7,600 armor with the talents of Safeguard and Destructive. Then we got a pair of Badger Tough gloves, 453 gear score with 3630 health, 2% critical hit chance, and 3% marksman rifle damage. We got the Richter Kaiser Gamble mask here, 459 gear score with 2.5 critical hit chance and 152 skill power, no mod slots. Lastly, we got a pair of Providence Defense knee pads, 454 gear score, 1.5 critical hit chance with 20% skill duration, and again, no mod slot. Alright, so, trash. It's all trash. Maybe since we had two good items 2 weeks in a row, maybe they're just slapping trash right back at us again. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright. Let's start it off with another Araldi backpack here. This one is a 452 gear score, and it has 370 skill power with 27% skill haste as the 2 attributes, and talents of hard hitting and tech support. Definitely catered to your skill builds, and it does have an offensive mod slot. We got a China Light Industries mask, 454 gear score here. It says 31% damage to elites, 6% skill haste, and creeping death as your talent. And this one has no mod slots. Then we got a Douglas and Harding holster here, 443 gear score, 300 skill power, 1.5 critical hit chance, and it does have a gear mod slot. And lastly, we got the Black Market RPK 74E light machine gun with optimized and eyeless. Dear God, it was horrible. Let me just double check with the blueprint vendor, which I'm sure there's nothing there. You always check yours. Another good thing that is coming with Title Update 6 Whenever I do my dailies now, my daily projects, I no longer get blueprints. And when I do level 3 and level 4 checkpoints, with control points, I no longer get blueprints. But as you can still see, I still have room for blueprints. In Title Update 6, any blueprint that is not that you don't own, you can actually go here, like it's showing that I own 8 out of 11. I'll be able to see the 3 that I'm missing and where to get them at. So that's very nice. Like I said before, the new crafting that they had in Title Update 5 is very nice. These are still replica items, but you can recalibrate. So if there is a certain piece you're looking for, don't forget to come over here and check the crafting bench. I definitely do it all the time, and it has helped me tremendously. One thing I don't have is a masking chest for aces and eights, which kind of sucks. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, let's go check our clan vendors. We're going to start off with the clan that I'm in. We're a level 30 clan. And then I'll leave the clan and start down at level 1 or 2 and start working my way back up. Yeah, let me go over here first. Alright, level 30 clan. We got a 511 tactical chest piece here. This is a 469 gear score. It has 6.5 critical hit chance with 7.5 weapon damage and 20% skill duration as the talent. And it has an offensive mod slot. Then we got a pair of gear score 500 China Light Industries gloves. These are rolled with 5% LMG damage, 4% pistol damage, and it has the talent of kneecap, and this has no mod slots. Then we got ourselves a Vinerware mask here. It's a 483 gear score. It's got 224 skill power and 14% skill haste as our attributes, with empowered, which is 10% skill power, as the talent. And this one also has no gear mod slots. Then we got ourselves this is a Gilligard chest piece now. This is a 459 gear score. It's got just over 12,000 armor, 10% headshot damage, and 5% weapon damage as our attributes, with 10% health on kill as the talent. And being Gilligard, it comes with 2 defensive and an offensive mod slot. Got a pair of Providence defense gloves here, 446 gear score. Comes with 3,009 health, 4% rifle damage, and no mod slots. Then we got a Richter Kaiser Gamble backpack, 450 gear score. It's got 11.5 crit chance, which is pretty nice on the backpack. 4787 health, 47 skill power with safeguard and hard hitting, and it has a defensive mod slot. Here we got a Douglas and Harding mask here. It's 473 gear score. It's got 6% critical hit chance, 6% hazard protection, and then the talent is insulated, which is 10% hazard protection, and this also has no mod slots. Gear score 500 Vinerware holster here. This is 6.5 critical hit chance and 374 as your 2 attributes, and it does come with a utility mod slot. Got the military M870 shotgun, 462 gear score, and it has Jazz Hands and Optimus on it. Got the tactical sausage, 12K, 460 gear score, and it has eyeless, accurate, and greased. And then we got an Urban MDR here, gear score 500, and it has Sadist and Extra on it with protective reload. That's not too bad right now. Sadist is pretty good, especially if you got explosive rounds that create that bleed. You can really do a ton of damage once you get that bleed on them. And lastly, we got the custom M44 marksman rifle, 462 gear score, and it has preservation, optimized, and stop, drop, and roll on it. That is absolute trash, y'all. Absolute trash. Alright, I made one of my good buddies the clan leader, and that way I can go ahead and jump out of here. Yep, let's leave the clan. And then we're going to find a clan. Let me get it set up. Real keyword. Yeah, let's just go like that. Daily relaxed. Preference English. Why do I always do that? Alright, so let's search. And we're going to look for level 1 to 6. It's going to have all the same items. 6, let's just see up 4 real quick. Invite only, really? There we go. Let's join these guys. Yep. Alright, let's do it. Alright, here we go. We got ourselves a Richter Kaiser Gamble holster, 459 gear score. It's got 13,000 health on it with 4.5 critical hit chance, and it has a gear mod slot. Then we've got a Sokolov Concern mask here. It's a 471 gear score. This one has one of each attributes, actually. It's got 8% damage to elites, 11% skill haste, and 3753 health on kill here with the talent centered, which I used to run centered a lot whenever I was running a sniper build. It's actually really nice. You get that headshot kill and have the status effect immunity for 10 seconds. And then this also has no mod slots. Then we got a 4 gear score 450 pair Badger Tough mask here. This one comes with 5273 health on kill, 7% damage to elites, 9% skill haste, and it also has no mod slots. Just peek over there. Okay, armor. Nice. Nice. I'm sure I'll get to that here in a few minutes. Hope you're doing all right today, Jason. We've got ourselves a Douglas and Hardy holster here, 457 gear score. This one has 6% critical hit damage, 453 skill power, and it comes with an offensive mod slot. Alright, here we go. We got a Overlord Armaments Glove, 481 gear score. It's got 3.5% health roll on it, 4% SMG damage. Surgical is the talent with 5% critical hit chance, and it has no mod slots. We got a purple 450 USC with accurate and killer. Yeah, I'll be there in a few, but that definitely sounds nice. 31,000 armor, that's not too bad. It's got a Tactical Super 90 here, 448 gear score with Optimus and Optimized, and that's it on that one. Hopefully we'll get this thing, fixed up soon to where if you're a level 30 clan, you'll be able to buy items from level 1 to 30 clans, kind of as a reward for going through all the clans, you know, or all the levels. Right now, there's no reward except the shitty hat. All right, now we're looking for 7, 9, 10, open. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got popping over here. Come on, be something good, y'all. Be something good. Alright, start off with a pair of Sokolov Concern knee pads. These are Superior 450 gear score, 1.5 critical hit chance, and 3402 armor is your attributes. 20% armor regeneration with the talent, and no mod slots. Then we got ourselves a pair of Araldi Holdings backpack. I don't know why I say pair all the time. 465 gear score. It has 7.5 weapon damage, 3.5 critical hit damage with tech support, and 20% skill duration. And it has a mod slot for offensive. 7.5 weapon damage is not the best, but if you don't have any weapon damage mods, you can definitely pick this up till you find a better one. Mike L., what is going on? There's been absolutely nothing good. Nothing whatsoever. It's actually been horrible. Here we get a 467 Gilligard chest piece. I thought this would have potential with the 2 blue and a red, but it's not that great. It's got 26,000 health, 2.5 weapon damage, just under 13,000 armor with Berserk, and it has 2 defensive mod slots and 1 offensive. Got a Badger Tough backpack here, Superior 469 gear score, 5% total armor. It's got 9,000, just under 9,700 armor, and 3.5 weapon damage. So, yeah, if you really, really need a weapon or an armor, total armor roll, it's a real small one right there. All right, here we go. We got a Douglas and Harding holster here, 480 gear score, 388 skill power, 14,400 health, and it does have an offensive mod slot. Then we got a 459 P90 submachine gun with preservation and Allegro, with cannon being in the bottom slot. Oh, damn, look at that, man. All right, we got a Navy MP5N, 444 gear score, stable and Optimus. We got the LVOAC, 452 gear score, with stable and steady-handed. Then we've got a 475 custom P416 G3 with Sadist and Allegro with stop, drop, and roll. This is a really good gun. Why do they do this to us all the time where they give us a good custom, but it's always lower gear score? I swear this happens like every week. And lastly, we got the M700 Tactical, 448 gear score with Allegro and Ignited. So, yeah, that would be nice. Let's see. 17, 24, yes. God, man. This turned out to be a shitty week. This is not a happy Friday the 13th. Alright, what clan was this? 7, yeah. Yep, let's leave it. Alright, so now we're looking for clan 13 through 15. 13 to 15. 13 to 15. Is that open? That's open. Let's check it out. Alright. Alright, we got a pair of Overlord gloves here. 463 gear score. It's got 5661 health. And it is 2.5 critical hit chance. Sorry, what? The last clan? Last clan was 7. Level 7. Now I'm in a... last one was 7 to 12. This one is a 13 to 15. I kind of got them written down which clans have the same exact items. So we got this one right here. This is clans 13 through 15. Our Overlord gloves. Last one, like I said, was 7 through 12. Overlord gloves, 463 gear score, 5661 health with 2.5 crit chance. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we get a Fenris group chest piece here, 458 gear score. This one has 2.5 weapon damage, 10% headshot damage, 354 skill power with berserk and armor regeneration, and it has a utility mod slot. I'm telling y'all, I'm really trying to find a Fenris chest piece that has. I'd like to have one that's unbreakable and damage to elites, or even a berserk damage to elites one. But I would like to have one that's got 2 blues and a red. I've yet to find one. Alright, we got a Badger Tough Mask here, 442 gear score. It's got 3320 health on kill, 5% damage to elites, 6% skill haste, and this has no mod slots. Then we get a 481 Petrov Defense Group chest piece here. This one has 269 skill power, 5.5 weapon damage, 8% headshot damage, and 9168 armor. And it has the talent of Vital with a defensive mod slot. Get the 511 Tactical chest piece, 469 gear score. It's got 9.5 headshot damage, 6% critical hit chance, and armor regeneration is the talent, and this does have an offensive mod slot. The Richter Kaiser Gamble backpack here, 446 gear score with 3554 armor and 8% critical hit chance, with 20% skill duration as the talent, and it has a gear mod slot. We've got a Douglas and Harding holster here, 478 gear score, 11% critical hit chance, 10% skill haste, and an offensive mod slot. Here we go with another pair of Sokolov knee pads. This is 457 gear score. It's got 1.5 critical hit chance, 5754 health, 10% hazard protection as your talent with no mod slots. And an SR1A1, SRSA1, 443 gear score with accurate and close and personal. Never understood close and personal on a marksman rifle. Got the Surplus SVD, 456 gear score with ignited and Allegro. Get a Snubnose Desarios, I think I'm saying that's right, 461 gear score with Vindictive, Distance, and In Rhythm. In Rhythm's actually very, very nice talent to have on a pistol. And lastly, we got the M700 Tactical, 473 gear score with Breadbasket, Distance, and again, In Rhythm. So, Jesus, that is horrible. Alright, that was a level 15 clan. Wrong guy. There we go. Clan. Yep. Now we're looking at 16. So 16 is a standalone clan that sells items. That's not one that has like 3 different ones. So we're looking for 16 on this one. There we go. It's open. Hell no. 16. Yeah, there we go. Alright. What is up, Psycho?
Take a look and see. All the best stuff.
Alright, here we go. Level 16 clan. We got a Badger Tough Mask, 442 gear score. It has 5527 health with 3% critical hit chance and 10% damage to elites. Next, we got a Gear Score 500 Petrov Defense Group chest piece here. This bad boy has 146 skill power, 7% headshot damage, 4% weapon damage, and 13,670 armor. Trash. It's got insulated as the talent, and it has a defensive mod slot. Join on your chain for level 19 on Xbox. Yeah, man, if you're Xbox, dude, go ahead and put your clan out there, man. You're more than welcome to. Anybody that is on stream right now, by the way, I love this game. Love this community. If you have a clan and you're on PS4, Xbox, PC, whatever that might be, feel free to advertise. If you have an open clan, open slots in it, feel free to advertise on here. Also, if you have a YouTube channel or if you're a content creator for the Division 1 or 2, feel free to advertise on my channel too. I definitely am happy to help anybody that I can. I do this for the love of the game, not for anything else, just for the love of the game. All right, here we go. We got a 479 Murakami's Industry chest piece here. This one right here has 27,000 health, 2.5 weapon damage, and 13,000 armor. And it has Berserk on it with a utility and a defensive mod slot. Then we've got a China Light Industries mask here, 475 gear score. It's got 21% damage to elites and just under 7,900 health on kill with the talent of Trauma, and this has no mod slots. Got a pair of 465 Overlord knee pads with 1,070 armor regeneration per second, and hard hitting is the talent. We've got a Providence Defense chest piece, gear score 458 here. It has a 17% crit chance on it, 4101 armor, and just under 8,000 health with 10% health on kill as the mod, and it comes with a defensive and an offensive mod slot. Got a Richter Kaiser Gamble holster here, gear score 450, 10% crit chance, 8% skill haste, and 10% hazard protection as the talent, and this one has an offensive mod slot as well. Then we got a classic M1A rifle, gear score 500 with eyeless, extra, and rooted. Rooted is another really good talent to have on a weapon. Got the Tactical Super 9 SBS. It is a 466 Superior with Allegro and Close and Personal. Got a Tactical SASG 12K 464 gear score with Pummel, Accurate, and Cannon. Got the lightweight M4. This is gear score 500 with Close and Personal, Distance, and Cannon. And last but not least, we got the M1928 submachine gun 451 gear score with Optimus and Allegro. I don't know if I can even get any worse than this right here. This is bad. Alright, that was level 16. Now we are looking for 17 to 22. 17 to 22. There we go. Let's do it. Alright. Alright, we got ourselves a Douglas and Hardy holster here, 480 gear score. This has 23,303 health with 9% skill haste and an offensive mod slot. Then we've got a gear score 500 Petrov Defense Group backpack. This one has 221 skill power, 1.5 critical hit damage, 6,000, that's 65, yeah, 6529 armor with 4.5 critical hit chance. It has Tech Support and Destructive as the talents, with no mod slots. Then we got a Gelgard backpack here. This one is a 454 gear score with 6.5% total armor, 328 skill power, 4.5 weapon damage on it. It's got self-adjusting and on the ropes. And this one has an offensive and a defensive mod slot. Got the Badger Tough Mask, 462 gear score here. This one has 5,047 health on kill, 3% critical hit chance, and 14% hazard protection. No mod slots for this one. Got a pair of Overlord knee pads, 465 gear score with 7714 health, and hard hitting is the talent, and again, no mod slots. There we go. Alright, we got a Providence Defense chest piece here. This is a 458 gear score. It's got 31,328 armor on it. Not bad. With 3.5 headshot damage, 2% weapon damage, with destructive on it, and it does have an offensive and a defensive mod slot. So that's not bad. I've seen really high rolls of health on these, but this is the first like 31,000 armor or whatever on it. So this is a 22 clan, 22, 31k armor. Providence. Just make a note there. And I'll add anything that's decent, I'll add to the comment section after the stream. That way anybody comes back and scroll down and just go right to it. But this right here is a level 22 clan vendor. All right, we got a Richter Kaiser Gamble holster here, 450 gear score, 8% crit chance, and 2,800 health on kill with precise 15% headshot damage. It's really good talent if you're running a marksman rifle build. All right, we got a classic M1A gear score 500 with Sadist, Allegro, and Stop, Drop, and Roll. A 466 Super 90 with Jazz Hands and Ignited. Another tactical SASG 464 gear score with Vindictive, Jazz Hands, and Cannon. Another lightweight M4 gear score 500. These are the same items in the last one. Breadbasket, Distance, and Rhythm, and then the M1928 with Optimus and Jazz Hands. The last one had Optimus and Allegro. Alright, so let's leave the level 21. That was level 21, 22 clans have that one. Alright, we're going 24. I think this will be the last one. Yeah, this will be the last one. After that, it's back to the level 30 ones. Looking for the 24. Open, there we go. So this has been a horrible, horrible vendor reset. Let's just hope to God something good comes out of this one right here. Come on. Oh, it's got a lot of gold. Alright, we got a Richter Kaiser Gamble holster here, 475 gear score with 11% critical hit chance, and Blacksmith. This is actually Blacksmith. I haven't played with it yet. I have a few items with it on it. Killing an enemy with your sidearm repairs 50% of your armor. Can occur once every 15 seconds. I definitely want to try that because with this build right here, I'm at just under 400,000 armor. So I'm kind of curious of that. This is a build I put together just for fun the other day, and I absolutely love it. Haven't done any PvP with it. There's no damage to elites on it, but I have not went down on any mission challenging or heroic with this build. It is just absolutely nasty and self-sustaining. This is not a typical, it is a 3-12-7 with spotter, unbreakable, got on the ropes and all that, but I do have a lot of health on kill and armor regeneration, and that to me kind of makes it like a nomad build. Where it's constantly armor's being regenerated, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so anyway, got the holster with Blacksmith out the way. Let's see here. We got a gear score 500 Badger Tough Mask. Oh, this one might have, this might be alright right here. It says 3.5% total health, 12,000 health, and 20% damage to elites. This, you know what, this isn't too bad because you can roll a higher health percentage on it if you have something with higher on it, or just a higher roll in general. So, yeah, let's see here. Alright, we got a 24 clan, 500 Badger with 3.5 health, 12,000 health, and 20% DTE. Alright, so yeah, I might check that one out later. Alright, here we got a pair of China Light gloves here, 457 gear score, and it has LMG damage, 5% LMG damage, 4% pistol damage with kneecap on it, and again, no mod slots. We got the Rhino Bear mask here, 483 gear score, 224 skill power, and 14% skill haste. Has your attributes empowered, 10% skill power, and no mod slots on this either. Here we go with a Gilligard chest piece here. This one has 12,000 armor, 10% headshot damage, 5.5 weapon damage with 10% health on kill as the talent. And being that it's Gilligard, you got 2 defensive and an offensive mod slots. Alright, we got a Providence Defense chest piece here. This is a 456 gear score. It's got Berserk as the talent. And we've got 27,000 armor on it. It's got 8,500 health, 2.5 headshot damage, and this does come with a defensive and offensive mod slot. We got a gear score of 450 Richter Kaiser Gamble backpack here. This one's got 11.5 critical hit chance, 4787 health, 47 skill power, with safeguard hard hitting on it, and it does have a defensive mod slot. Then we got a pair of 511 tactical gloves. These are gear score 500. It's got 2.5 critical hit chance, 3% pistol damage, destructive as the talent, and this again has no mod slots. Then we got the SOCOM Mark 16, MK16. It's 462 gear score with close and personal, distance, and cannon. Got the military M870, 472 gear score with sadist, allegro, and in rhythm. Another tactical SAS G12. This one is a gear score of 500 with eyeless, accurate, and greased. And lastly, we got the Urban MDR, 457 gear score with sadist and extra with protected reload in the bottom slot. So yeah, that was a level 24 clan. Leave this clan here. What in the hell did I just do? Oh yeah, I was in the wrong room. Alright, so that was a level 24. I'm just gonna, for shits and giggles, because I think that was the last level 24. Let me check 25, 26. Try 26 clan. Just to make sure. I can find it 26. You fucking kidding me? Pardon my language. Let's go 25. Alright, let's go. Region, Europe. 25. Dear Lord. Oh. There we go. Damn it. Invite only. Come on, man. Jesus. At least. Just going all around the world here. Alright, looking for 25. Invite only. What is wrong with people? Jeez. Invite only. 24. I already did 24. Invite only. Thank you. I don't think it's going to be anything different, but I'm going to check it. Anyway, we are getting here at the end, man. I do want to give a massive shout out. What up, Sasquatch? I want to give a massive shout out to a very, very close personal friend of mine, Mr. Commendation. Hands down, best dude this community's got going for him. He's helped over 150 agents so far on the raid, complete the raid. Just insane. In fact, my first time through the raid, he helped me through it. My very first time, I was able to get the Eagle Bear. I've done it now a couple times, and now I'm getting ready to do a flawless run with him. I think tomorrow or Sunday to get the flawless patch, and that's his new thing there now, helping people get the flawless. If you've never heard of him, look him up. Check him out on Twitch, Mr. Commendation. On YouTube, Mr. Commendation. Twitter, it's at Commendation MR for Commendation Mr. But I'm telling you, the guy is amazing. His clan, the Tactical Titans, one of the greatest clans out there. I'm not even going to lie. They are amazing. Last week we did the raid. Me and my guys, we were running 2 guys short. And I sent a message out to one of his clan mates. And the dude came on and helped us immediately. No questions asked. Just absolutely, hands down, awesome guys. And they really are. So check out Tactical Titans, Mr. Commendation. He's got a YouTube channel. He streams on YouTube and on Twitch. Great dude. If you are on PS4, feel free to send me a friend request. It is TSwandol, just TSWANDOL. If you're on stateside and you want to join a stateside clan, you can join us, D-Tech Gaming. If you're over in the UK and you want to join a clan over there that is partnered with us, it is JKM Gaming for Just Kill Me Gaming. My buddies Buzzlegum and Kier run that channel, and they're awesome. Just great dudes, known them for a couple years now. Amazing agents. But anyway, I'm going to go on and jump off of here. What up, bloody? Good lord, I didn't see you, man. Straight PvP. Yep. I tell you what, I did do some PvP the other day, and I had fun. Got called a cheater a couple times, which is You know you're doing something right if you're succeeding in PvP and you're getting hate messages about being a cheater. You know you're doing something right. One thing I love about this game is, I mean, that people talk about how toxic the Dark Zone is. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for the Dark Zone, I probably wouldn't have stuck around Division 1 as long as I did. And I'm really excited about the new changes coming for PvP here, because I do miss it. I still go play Division 1 quite often, as a matter of fact. Might even play a little bit tonight. But anyway, if there's anything you need help with, like I said, tomorrow morning we're going to do the Blueberry the Bear accommodation again to help people get the accommodation for finding the 40 bears in one run on the raid. I know where they all are. We've helped about 17 agents. I think about 17 agents do it so far. So, Klein, what is up? Yes, man, no problem. I do this every Friday, man. I actually look forward to it. I love doing it. Been doing it since Division 1. Next month will be my 3-year anniversary of doing live vendor streams. So, yeah, if you're new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. If not, at least throw me a clan, a thumbs up. Definitely helps out a little bit. I was out for a while because of the hurricane, but getting things back rolling again. All about helping the channel, helping the community, and, yeah, doing things on. What is up, Patricia? Jason, what did he say? I seen him on there earlier, but I didn't really see it very much. Let me scroll up a little bit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you're PS4, D-Tech Gaming, we are at level 30 clan. Feel free to join up, hit me up, shoot me a friend request. Anything you need help with, I do help people get the Hunter Mask. I've got all of them. Know where they all are very easily. Do the Hunter Mask very, very easily. Got all of them here. What else we got? Backpack. Here's the Tommy the Teddy Bear. This is one that a lot of people thought was for PC only, but it's actually not. Not to be confused with the throwback Tommy that you got from... No, Patricia, there's nothing good this week. It was all trash. Well, I take that back. Level 24 clan has a gear score 500 pair of Badger gloves. Or mask, I'm sorry, a Badger mask with 3.5% health, 12,000 health, and 20% damage to elites. And then a level 22 clan has a chest piece that has 31,000 armor on it. And that's it. That is absolutely it. But yeah, so you got the throwback Tommy that came from the Kenley College missions, and then there's a way to actually get this bad boy right here, which, like I said, a lot of people thought was only for PC players, but the throwback, the Tommy the Teddy Bear is not for PC only. It's, yeah. Anyway, know where all the backpack trophies are. If you need help with the raid, let me know. We're doing the Blueberry the Bear accommodation tomorrow morning, and then we're doing the actual raid tomorrow afternoon. So give me a shout if you're on PS4, and if not, if you're on Xbox or PC and you're looking about maybe wanting to help people the same way that we are, start a D-Tech clan, hit me up, tony.swandol@gmail.com, or you can just write me here on YouTube and we'll get hooked up. So y'all have a good one, and I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for sticking around. Happy Friday the 13th. Be safe, and peace out.